Northern Money, a consortium of credit unions operating in the North East, developed a number of years ago. I'm not going to talk about it because it takes into 7 minutes. But collaborative working projects. So we have a board of directors now who are looking at things of how we can support each other to do some of the things that some of the people have already said this morning. So I want to show you this. We got some funding. The request of our funder said, I want this. I think it's him that wanted it more than us. But he said, I want this and I'll give you some money to go out and do it just before the Northern Rock Foundation finish. I call it Northern Money at last. It's actually the Northern Money Automated Loan Application System. So our idea is that what are the problems that credit unions face with consumers? We're not accessible. It takes too long to process applications. You cannot access the funds. The forms are too long. Demand for information, there's far too much sort of asking for people, and we're just not competitive. And does everybody think that that is right about credit unions? Yeah, be honest about it, because it is. We have lessons to learn in the sector. So one of the things we thought about was pointing people through a bit of marketing to the Northern Money website with a simple application process for short-term loans and long-term loans. So there's two models to do, and I'm just going to take you through the short-term loan application. Time to post people in and how can they do it. And what we've got working in the back of the system is that the member would be able to apply through the website, simple application form, member comes in, gives some details, gives them out of what you want, those kind of things, standard forms. And what the process does is through a series of APIs, techies amongst you, automated, something interfaces, we can create an address picker so people don't have to spend their time typing in their addresses. We can do a credit check directly, we can do the ID&B directly, and we can even upload the information straight into credit union account software once the whole system's going. So we're working on this at the moment, and come along on the 28th of June to our session at Northern Money, and you can see the whole thing because we're demonstrating it to the sector then. But really what we're looking at is can we create a secure server that does all that sort of things, talks to the credit reference agency, talks to the credit union, and talks to the customers all at the same time. So on here then, loan amounts on this product would be a standard product across the sector, up to £1,000 over 6 months, and a single price, so 3%, no messing about with, well, we charge 1%, we charge 2%, it's a single process, standardised across every credit union that gets on board on the scheme, and it's 1 to 6 months depending on how you take that on. What do we offer? No late payment penalties, no early repayment charges, faster processing options available if we want to do that. Application, when the applicant puts the application in, there will be an email notification providing them with the credit decision, including the agreement, if they've actually passed the agreement, the credit union that's offering that credit, because it's partnered around, what the cost is, what the terms are, and when the funds will be in their bank. Similar thing would happen on the longer term products, but we'll use a very much like a lenders compare model because there are differences around credit unions about what they do. So that would change slightly. So I'm just going to kind of just skip over that one really, because this is more about the short term products. How it works then, we've created a system called CU Forms, cuforms.org.uk. If you go on there, you can even try the application form. It all runs the automation through it. And what it does is it automates what credit unions can't do. So talk to your customers, talk to your internal staff members, and we can use it for loan applications, withdrawals, amendments, anything like that. And it just creates a workflow. So when an application goes in, it creates a single line and we can follow the process through. So when it drops in, are we happy with the customer in the first place? Yes. It moves on then to, we're happy to take the customer on, they'll do an automated credit check with the credit reference agency, it will bounce back as that's been accepted, the interest rate will be predefined in that short-term product, so it will set the interest rate straight away and it will whiz the credit agreement straight back to the consumer. When the consumer signs the credit agreement, it comes back into the workflow, you can see it coming back on the end here, they've told us when the first repayment date is, so they've set that up, they've typed agree into the box, and it all comes back into the system. When we see it, and we see it completed, we click the completed button, and the whole thing can generate the process and start firing off the APIs into the software. The application form is, for those who techie amongst you again, HTML5 format, so it's rendered for mobile phones, it's rendered for tablets, none of these disgusting looking forms that you get. There's really cool funky stuff actually which we're developing on it. And what will happen with the credit unions is they'll be able to log into the secure server and they can see where those applications are, and they can see which credit union is perhaps taking on applications, and if there's one that they don't particularly want or someone's rejected, there may be an opportunity for somebody to pick up. But what that will do is, because we're all sharing the same platform, we can share data amongst each other and we can talk to each other about the real things. Because one of the things that nobody's touched on at the moment, the things that 2 minutes hasn't gone yet, the thing that credit unions haven't been mentioned is we don't talk to each other enough. We don't share best practice. We all say we're fantastic, and then you pick up newspaper reports that somebody's gone under. You know, we just do not do that in the right way. So what we'll do on that system is the credit unions in the team that decide to take on the platform will say, I'm happy to work in any one, I'm happy to work in any 14 or whatever, and we'll prioritise it so that there's no crossover, you know, and there's no, oh, you've got that and I've got that, and, you know, we'll share the common bond out, so even though we've got overlapping common bond, just by a priority system through there. Things we've got to look at though at the moment, of course, is that the pricing structure needs to just get ironed out. Consumer credit searches is an issue for credit unions. We as a personal credit union report into Experian and Call Credit so we can get full search data out. Some of the credit unions that come onto this don't. So they may have to think about their credit file and what that measure is there. So we've got some discussions going on about, can we do a global one, or do they have to have individual connections with that? We need to know how they can access the site, you know, and a simple SLA about that. Sharing best practice, treating customers fairly, and all that data sharing stuff we've got to iron out. And hopefully on the 28th of June, we can iron out a lot of this stuff. That's me. cuforms.org.uk. If you go onto there, and you can see a little link, it says try the demo, and there's a straight-through application, and if you go through the straight-through application, it's a very short credit application, and we just set it up and you'll see it working. Some of you might get declined, because it'll do a credit search. It won't do a credit search on you, it's just a game, you know, you can just set it up there. But you'll see that you can see the whole thing run straight through to applying, agreement, type in agree, come back again.